Thank you. Do we have a copy of that request from SIAST, or was that just individuals at SIAST who transmitted that request? Councillor Finley referred to it. We have a request from SIAST, and I'm wondering, do we have a request from SIAST? Not that I'm aware of. Councillor Chow indicated individuals he knows at SIAST made a request, but you transposed into a request from SIAST, which are two completely different things.
Right on.
Councillor.
Thank you. So the pole is across the street from SIAST? King George is the pole on election day across the street at the elementary school across the street? Is that correct? We didn't have the map attached to the reports here, so maybe Mr. Golkataiko, you could clarify that for me.
Chair, I'm not specifically familiar with the exact street addresses, but the King George School is the polling station for that area of the city. Right.
So it's across the street. Yeah, it is. And being that you reside somewhere else, I'll help with that. So in my eyes, I would think that all the SIAS students could get across the street to vote on election day. You know, if they're there, I would think that makes sense. So no, I'm not voting in favor of the amendment.
Save some money.
Thank you. Councillor Chow. Third and final time to end debate.
Thank you. I just wanted to clarify with respect to the question that Councillor Swanson put forth, that there is no official request, as I indicated, I think, and I apologize if I didn't make that clear enough, that it was simply a request that was made to me by, again, a number of individuals, some students, some instructors.
Okay, on the amendment to the amendment, we have the amendment to the amendment would be to establish a polling station on South Hill. All those in favor? Those opposed? That amendment is defeated. On the amendment to establish a advanced polling station at SIAS. Those in favor? 1, 2, 2. Those opposed? Oh, oh, on that particular amendment? Okay, Councillor Looney.
Thank you. Just quickly. So I would like to ask Councillor Chow then, if it's across the street, why do we need it? Why do we need an advanced poll if it's across the street? Because it's all day on that day. I guess I'd just like to know the reasoning behind why we need that. I mean, there are some issues that I could bring up in regards to why this has come up as a SIAST advanced poll, and I won't do that, but I think some people know. But I'd like to know why, if it's across the street, a short walk, why we can't just do it on election day. Might be snow. Just a thought.
Thank you. Councillor Chow.
Again, Councillor Looning, I don't know how much clearer I can be. It was a request put to me the same as there was a request put to me with respect to mail-in ballots. I was asked to bring the matter forward, and that's why I'm bringing it forward. In terms of why students, or some students, I assume, not so much necessarily instructors, but students aren't able to go across the street on election day, I don't know. It may very well have something to do with their schedule of classes. I have no idea. I didn't inquire into it in any detail beyond I was asked to bring it forward as an amendment because there had been a request for it, and that's why I'm bringing it forward in the same way that we brought forward, a number of us, the issue of mail-in ballots.
Thank you. Councillor Swanson.
Thank you. I appreciate Councillor Chow voting for a advanced poll on South Hill. Unfortunately, it was defeated. Because I too had individuals request me for a broader selection of advanced polls. And I think if we're going to allow representations to individual councillors for the selection of advanced poll location be carried out, then we should do that for all advanced poll location requests. It's either or on this situation, so I would hope that this request was defeated, given that the other requests had been defeated.
Thank you. On the establishment of the advanced poll on the Thursday the 19th, is it? And SIAS then, those in favor of that particular motion.
Bullshit.
Mr. Clerk, could you clear the...
No, we're had enough of this bullshit anyway.
One of the young folks, the people in the booth, don't pay taxes in the job. That's all they want.
Do you have, do you want the, oh, I don't have, get the phone number of the police department, please? Call them if you want.
They've asked that the gallery be here.
I should have asked for your special police officer where I voted.
You want to ask the counselors, do they walk on water as well?
Yes, the press can stay, the other gentlemen need to.
Very, very disappointing.
Mr. Mayor, how do you, I don't, one person made a comment.
And I asked that the gallery be clear, and I asked that the gallery be clear.
It is a valid question by this gentleman.
We're adjourned at the moment.
I'm asking you a question.
And we're adjourned. I'm not replying at any questions at the moment because we're adjourned.
It's a disgrace, government.
Totally.
Being penalized because of
The entire gallery needs to be cleared. I'd ask you to please leave.
Is this a dictatorship or is it a democracy?
It's not a democracy.
I'm going to ask you one more time, and then I'll have to call the police.
Come on.
Please leave. Thank you.
You never said a thing.
No, fair enough, just come here. You realize the difficulty is we know there's a group of people sitting in the gallery. Fair enough, I understand that. We can't get anything accomplished as much as everybody in the bar talking about Council Jordan's back. We're not the ones tackling the down in the school class.
They're pretty pissed off.
I understand that.
How are we going to handle it?
Well, we write a letter and vote for somebody else for election, but you know what?
Write a letter, you don't publish it, publish the poll.
That's not.
I've seen it.
Listen, I don't write any. I know, but I'm just telling you, this, you have to get your balance, and this is not what we say here, this is all that's the same. You already saying,
I didn't.
okay, fair enough, I'm not saying all of this really, you don't have listeners in front of you.
So why sit there? And I don't say anything.
You got to carry on. Well, no, because the word you said that. No, listen for a second. Well, and I understand, I'm not sitting here, the reason I'm saying, you know what, because this is ridiculous. It's going to be close to what they tell me to be quiet, I don't say anything. Not get kicked out. Yeah, okay. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm being fair, I understand. That's unfortunately, that's one really good. It's an emotional issue, I know. Fair enough.
Call the, sorry, I have to wait for the clerk. Sorry. In response to your previous question, Councillor Looning, I was not prepared to pick out an individual who was being disrespectful to this council. In dealing with it, I simply chose to clear the gallery, rightly or wrongly.